the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Tyler Mahle is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Striding in is Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 14.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball that time.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener. And you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
To the plate now, Lou Brock, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Two and 0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on first with 1 down. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first.
He's in there.
Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Mark.
So now here is Mark McGuire looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's the 3-1, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Morgan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bob Gibson will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And stepping in, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. The 1-0 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Brock. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Nettie, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Larkin takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approaching.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the stretch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Next up, Tony Perez. First offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The center fielder, Jesse.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a leading knock.
Vero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Nick Castellanos now. Line, but speared on a hop. Through the second for the force out, and his side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
High in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a flare down the line. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Bob Gibson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Johnny Bench. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Bench is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Tyler Molly. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here is Ozzie Smith, who collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2-2 now.
And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Lou Brock. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Smith on at first. Nobody out. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Larkin backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now into the box, Michael Lee worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
That was a
1
tempting
strike.
pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 25.
And now Mark McGuire trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To Morgan at the bag.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina popped up, and no one will get this one. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Barry Larkin singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Barry Larkin.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Larkin stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Joe Morgan. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here it comes, 1-0. He swings and misses, throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
It's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A runner at second, nobody out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Popped him up. McGuire in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That brings up George Foster as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Larkin, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So next to hit is Tony Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
You as a pitcher try to stand
count will be full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds lead one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up is Tyler O'Neill, struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next,
so with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edmond, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home.
Oh, that's out.
Count still at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Lucas Sims will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Into the box now, Bob Gibson. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Here's the 1-1. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
So stepping in is Ozzie Smith. The potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. This is popped up. But this will land untouched.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The set. And the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 2.
No one on with one down, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1-0. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Now to the plate, here is Johnny Bench. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fouled away. Still 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. This pitch is popped up. Edmond has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch, Lou Brock is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
plate now, Michael Lee. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Lee becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Into the box, Mark McGuire down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Smith is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher, Lucas.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Ken Griffey.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Griffey playing here in his age 26 season. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin. That's popped up out towards short right field. Edmond is there, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Your
Michael
attention,
Feliz
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
as he'll
for
make
the
his
Reds.
second appearance of the
Number
season so
46,
far.
Michael Feliz.
Stepping in once again is Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
He's set. Here it comes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and one.
Oh, that's just out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Tommy Edmond would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
We got a
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Tommy Edmond, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 offering. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
In now, Bob Gibson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and 0. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2 and 1 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Joe Morgan.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's it.
So a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
That's upstairs.
And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to stand in is George Foster, who grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Perez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
That's
1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. None out. Runners at first and second. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Morgan is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Miles Michaelis is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 39, Miles Michaelis.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
In the dirt. Throw to third. Right there. And he is out trying to take third. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock waits on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Brock has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Heath Hembry will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ozzie Smith, and they could use a spark from him here.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Swing and a looper to left. Larkin ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Lou Brock stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Castellanos is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Next up is Michael Lee. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
1-0. Mark McGuire is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Picked up by Larkin. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cards lead 1. They're down 2-0. In the box, Johnny Bench. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brock is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, here is Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Right side, reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank. It hits off the foul pole for a homer.
The shortstop.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. TJ Antone will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
TJ.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Antone throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler O'Neill is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Two and one.
That pitch is out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Popped up. Morgan is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Ready now is Joe Morgan. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Joe Morgan.
First delivery to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
George Foster is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 pitch. Morgan gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McGuire is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Stepping in next, Tony Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Now at the plate is Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A Ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 31, Brad Brock.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edmond. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Tommy Edmond.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, the pitcher, Michael.
Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Stan Musial.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Sims claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. 2.